Hello, hi. Who are you?
I love that.
So, today we're going to be talking about immigration and different things. But one of the scariest things is getting blacklisted from here, isn't it?
Yes, that's a nightmare.
And it's very hard to fix.
Yes.
Once you're done, pretty much. What is there any solutions to that at all?
Of course, there is.
Is
There's actually a solution of that blacklist.
Very expensive?
Timely, it's time consuming,
Okay.
and you need to wait for the prescription for you to be allowed to file a lifting of that blacklist.
Okay.
So I just wanted to, but first, I would like to thank you for having me in your channel.
Thank you for being here.
For your subscribers, this is one thing that you need to always bear it in mind. As you being unruly, to have an unruly behavior upon entry to the Philippines, that might be a grounds for you to be included on the blacklist order.
Yeah, you might get right in the airport and not even get in.
Even if you have already the permanent visa.
Even if you are. Yeah, exactly. So, you've seen this firsthand many times, I'm sure.
Many times, yes.
Yeah. I've seen it where over here at the immigration next door, I've seen some crazy stuff in there. I can't believe the person is actually still here. They really will take a lot from you. But other times, it depends on who you got.
Sure.
Sometimes a security guard in the airport or police in the airport are not so kindly. So I always say this regarding this type of information is leave your troubles behind in whatever country you're coming here from. Don't let it spill over into here. And if you're coming in on an airplane and you've been flying for 3 days straight from far away and you get here, just relax, man. Don't get excited. I wanted everything right. Just take your time.
Yeah.
Because frustration on your part will cause frustration on their part.
I totally agree with that. And admire you of having that mindset of you doing that when during your stay here in the Philippines.
Yes, I mean, we have to be respectful. This is their country. We are visitors here. It's not the other way around. And even though things in your country, like I'm from the USA, in my country, everybody has pretty much the same opportunities. Like here, I got frustrated one day, but only with myself, that I went to go get on a boat. And I thought I could get a discount because I'm a senior citizen. No, you're not Filipino senior citizen, so no discount. And I was like, well, it frustrates you, but it's okay. It's their country. Things are a lot less expensive here for the most part, especially rent. So be especially nice to your landlord. So let's get into the meat of this. What services do you offer here?
So we do offer. We're basically a visa agency which is duly accredited by the Bureau of Immigration, and also with the Philippine Retirement Authority, alongside with the Department of Labor accreditation. So why is it that we do that accreditation? Because that is our way of assuring our clients that we are duly accredited and we're adhering the regulations of the government agencies that we are transacting with. So that's in a way an assurance that we are legit, apart from us putting different offices in the country. And you can also validate that we have our main office in Cebu and we have our branch office in Dumaguete, and we also have an office in Manila.
So as you said, they're very legitimate. They're not standing outside of immigration saying, "Hey, come here, I can get you in the back door." So it's not a fixer. It's for real. And you helped many of my friends around here that we both are acquainted with, and helped us with all kinds of stuff, including me. You're helping me get my 13A, and which I should have done a long time ago. I've been married for we're going on our 7th year. but 6 is already underway.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy to be getting this done
Thank you.
because I really don't want to keep going to immigration every 2 months or do it online every 6 months. Every time I try to do it online, I get frustrated. It's just I can never get everything right, and they always kick me out, and I have to start all over again. But I don't throw my phone against the wall or throw my computer out in the
Don't.
hallway.
Because it will be very expensive for you to buy another one.
Exactly. So just relax. One of my biggest things about in the Philippines, just come here and relax.
Yes.
If not, then just retire in your home country.
Yeah. Be thankful that the facing of the Philippines on how you live your life is slow,
Right.
rather than you coming from your country or coming
Right.
from the U.S.
Very many times we're able to get things done quicker back home, so that's frustrating for us when we come here. But you're not going to find as many friendly people back home as you'll find here. There's everywhere I look, everywhere I go, there's a smiling face.
Thank you. And I have one for you.
Yeah. It's after 5, so he's in a good mood.
Time to go home.
Yeah, time to go home. But yeah, so soon me and my wife will be going to Cebu and getting our interview done and
Yeah.
our biometrics or whatever. And
Yes.
come back here, and hopefully then we'll be. Now you do a SSRV as well, right?
SRRV.
SRRV.
Yes.
Okay. And what does that consist of?
SRRV is actually a special visas categorized on that aspect because it is mandated by the Philippine government to really attract more retirees here in the Philippines. So when you will be 50, you will be eligible to apply for the retirement visa. So that's the minimum age requirement for now, because I think maybe a part of your viewers or some of your viewers know that SRRV was being offered as early as 35 years old. That is put on hold because of a certain inquiry from one of our senators for it to validate why is it that the Philippine government is offering retirement visa as early as 39 to 49 years old. Now, on the context of 50 years old, when you are already in that age that qualifies you, with or without pension, you can apply. And when you don't have a pension, you will be required to put in $20,000 as a visa deposit, and $1760 for the one-time application fee, and that includes also a first-year annual fee, and then the recurring fee would be around $360. So that's on an annual fee. You renew your ID, but your visa will be applied once.
Okay.
Okay, it's only one time. What you're renewing every year or every 2 years will be your ID or your annual fee.
Right.
Okay, now, speaking of pension, when you can present a pension of at least $800 US per month, they will not take your pension. They will just see your proof that you're receiving during the application of the visa. It will lower down from $20,000 to 10.
Wow. Then if you're in the military,
that's the best part.
That's
in
the
which
best one.
That is the one that we'll be discussing next.
Okay.
Now, one-time application fee that includes also annual fee is $1760. Reoccurring fee is also $360. Now, here's the best part of what you've asked earlier. One, if you have served the U.S. military and you are a veteran and you can provide a DD-214, which is an honorable discharge,
right,
you can actually present a proof of pension of at least $1,000 that you're receiving during the time of application. And you can also present a police certificate that you don't have any criminal record from your country of origin.
Okay.
And then you're 50 years old. From 2010, it will go down to $1,500.
Wow.
Now,
big difference.
Please be advised that that is a visa deposit. It will be given back to you once you cancel your visa.
Okay.
Okay? Now, going back to $1,500, which is one of the exciting part of that. $1,500, then one-time application fee of $1,400. That also includes your first-year annual fee. And then your recurring fee is only $10 a year.
Wow.
From $360.
Wow.
So it's really a good deal.
Really good deal.
So most of our clients right now are inquiring already, and we're doing already assessments, and we guide them before coming
where-
to the US from the Philippines, where do you want to navigate,
Right.
especially authenticating or doing the apostille of the foreign document to be accepted here in the Philippines.
Perfect. So you can get started that as young as 50 years old.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, there's a connotation of a retirement visa. Retirement visa does not define you that you're not doing something here in the Philippines and you're retiring. Of course, if you wanted to start a business here in the Philippines, if you're a diver and you wanted to start that hobby into a business which will make you busy
Right.
every day while you are retired, slow phase, then a slower phase of life compared to your
Right.
country of origin, you can always do that.
Right.
You can set up a company and you don't need to get the working visa because you already have the retirement visa per se. So the retirement
Oh,
visa
wow.
cannot be defined as really retired as what you have defined maybe.
But if you had somebody that wasn't retired, you could also get them
Exactly.
help getting and you can do your taxes and everything. too.
Yes.
You can help them with that as well.
Yeah.
That's amazing. On your 13A now, what's your requirements for that, and what's your monthly or yearly payment and everything for that?
Okay. For the 13A is also a special privilege for those foreigners who have found their second love here in the Philippines and have decided to get married and build up another family. Their Filipino spouse is their petitioner for the spousal visa.
Right.
Now, it comes in different terminologies. However, it's forming part of the spousal visa by virtue of a marriage to a Filipino citizen. Most commonly, that is a 13A spousal visa, which is granted to the non-visa required foreign nationals. For example, American citizen. Because you are not required to obtain a visa prior entry to the Philippines. So, you are on the list of the EO 408. Now, when you will be married here in the Philippines, one of the major requirements is the NBI clearance. That is a nationwide search if you have a derogatory record here in the Philippines, or police check. Let's make it that simple.
Right.
Number 2, your PSA copy of your marriage certificate. So that's
Okay.
1. So a PSA copy of a marriage certificate is actually from the civil registry or the National Registry of Records here in the Philippines. That's what we call Philippine Statistics Authority. So
Okay.
that comes with the yellow
Right.
copy. So that is the printed version of your original marriage certificate that you sign in the
Okay.
church during the ceremony.
Cool.
So from there, it would normally take, like during the wedding, it is also important to note, and I will share it to your subscribers, like on the normal circumstances, when you sign the marriage certificate on your wedding rights, and you actually forward that to the local civil registry where you get married or where your
Right.
residence is, and then that local civil registry will forward to the PSA. So imagine there are 2 already government
Right.
offices that you're dealing with. Now, it would normally take at least 6 months for that PSA copy to be
Right.
available. Now, if you wanted to make it faster, you can actually inform or request to the local civil registry to actually have it electronically endorsed. By then, it will be available between 1 to 2 months.
That's where you come in,
Yes.
helping out. All right. And I have another question that
Sure.
I didn't even ask you about before we started this. I have a friend that he is from Poland, and he has some kind of visa because he has a child here, but he's not married. Is that possible to get a 13A with a child rather than a spouse?
Okay. The 13A or the spousal visa, especially
That's
for the
all.
Polish one, the Poland citizens from Poland is still categorized an EO 48. However,
Okay.
it is also subject to the diplomatic relationship between the Philippines and Poland. Poland right now is classified under TRV. However, there's already an initial information which we are closely monitoring right now that they will now be on the 13A instead of the TRV. It's
Oh.
not yet confirmed, but we are still waiting for the full implementation of it on the required or on the concerned government offices.
Okay, so if I'm from America though, and I come here and I want to get a visa, being I have a child, but I'm not actually married to a Filipino, is that possible?
As of now, the Bureau of Immigration does not have any visa yet if you're a foreigner who is actually having a Filipino biological child.
Oh, okay.
Okay? As of now, the Bureau of
You
Immigration...
still have to stay on tourist
Yes.
visa. Okay.
Yeah. Or, why not apply for the retirement visa?
Yeah, exactly. You know, a lot of guys have told me too. I said, why did you not get a 13A with your wife? Why did you get that? Because she might get mad at me and want me to leave. So I got the other one, so I'm safe. I was like, okay.
Probably your fallback will be for the expanded courtesy of the
Yeah,
retirement visa.
exactly. So either way, whatever works for you. And what other services can you offer?
We do the minor services for the exit clearance. We do the extensions.
Okay.
Those immigration and visa related in the Philippines, we can actually take good care of most of that.
Okay.
Apart from that, we're also doing the consulting for the real estate. So we actually tell our clients, look for a property and consider us as your source of information. Like one good example that recently happened. A client of ours is applying for the visa and he asked me, Jer, I wanted to buy a property. Okay, go. We may not have the entire inventory that what you need. Feel free to look around. However, when you have someone, if you already found a property, let us know because I will let you know. I will guide you on what documents to ask for us to verify.
Right.
Like for example, we already have the title. That's okay. That's check. Tax declaration. That's check. So those are the first two. Now, the next one is those sellers or the registered owner is not here. So they should have actually a special power of attorney to someone duly notarized before they leave the country. If they're outside the country, they need to have that special power of attorney to be apostilled and send it here. And also, for the special power of attorney, it should be clearly specified that that particular attorney, in fact, is allowed to receive the proceeds or not.
Uh-huh. And also, with that said, the mother-in-law titles are something you got to be scared of and worried about, you know. So he can make sure you get the right type of lawyer that's doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm confused just listening to him. So it's definitely a place you would want to go to let them handle it instead of you trying to worry about it and make yourself crazy doing it yourself.
Because apart from owning the visa agency, which is JRC, I'm also a licensed real estate broker here in the Philippines. So to continue a bit of the example that I have earlier, we actually figured out that the other spouse had passed away.
Oh, okay.
So what will actually follow next? So there should be an estate clearance of the rightful share of that spouse for it to be transferred to the legal surviving heir, the foreign spouse and the children, or the Filipino spouse and the children. I mean, there's a lot of things that they need to take a look.
Little things to look at there. Okay. Anything else?
That would be it for
Pretty
now
much
because
covers it.
yeah.
But okay, so one thing I wanted to touch upon, and I might put it somewhere else in the video, but what are you passionate about in your life here in the Philippines? Whatever that might be.
When I started this this company way back 8 years ago, I always
back, wow.
I always have the advocacy to really extend help to our foreign friends, and they need really proper guidance here.
Yeah.
Especially right now that the internet is up, you can actually just Google all the things that you would like to know, and probably that information might not be the right fit for you.
Right, might not be the right information either. Google's not the answer for everything.
Yeah. Like one good example, when you actually buy a property, here in the Philippines, if it is a condominium unit, yes, a foreigner can own it. However, when you buy it from a foreigner to a foreigner, that's not a problem. Because there's still the 60-40 rule. You still need to get the certification from the condominium property, from the condominium itself, that it is still allowed, or that is still within the limits of the 60-40. Because if that's a Filipino seller and you're a foreign buyer, you need to make sure that there's the 60/40 is not yet full.
And if you already give them your money, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You lost out.
And I have actually known a lot of people who are already in that situation. And it's always our advocacy really to help our foreign friends to be properly guided in the Philippines.
Right.
And mind you, of the back story that we have helped a lot of foreigners coming here to the Philippines.
Well, I know you have. I know that's a fact. And I've heard good information, and that's why I decided to go this way. And like I said earlier in the video, a lot of my friends have went through this company as well. And there's other companies close around in other cities, but I came in here, they were very professional. There was no question about their authority and what they know and what they're doing. They let us know. We came in, we stopped from immigration one day, stuck our head in the door. The girl said, "Oh, well, you were going to need this, this, and this. And let me give you a paper." She gave it to my wife. So when we did come in to do this, we had all of our paperwork with us. It was ready to go. We flew through the whole thing. We were in and out of here in probably 30, 40 minutes. And, you know, if I'd have been home doing the paperwork, it'd have been 30, 40 hours if I'm lucky. And probably still wouldn't have got it right. So.
And also, there's one thing that I would like to share with your subscribers and your future viewers, our viewers as well. We cannot please everyone.
No.
So, if there will be like, and we're not perfect as a person. Nobody is.
No.
And if you have like things that you need to be raised, just send it to our customer helpline, and definitely we will be hearing you out.
Okay.
Because that is one way also for us to really improve moving forward.
Yeah, you improve your business by listening to others. Because nobody is perfect, of course, but sometimes it's not the company that's at fault, it's you being a pain in the neck, and you're blaming the company for your problems, or it could be a number of things, you never know.
Yeah.
But I will keep you guys informed as I'm going forward to Cebu soon and get this taken care of.
Yeah.
And then I will keep you updated on how that went and how everything's going up to this point. So, thank you again for being here with me. Thank you guys for watching. And if you're here this long, God bless you.